Guys, so I'm at Lady Bird Johnson Grove, and my poor car does not like steep inclines and crappy roads, so I had to go slow for the crappy roads, which in turn put more stress on the motor. So it was, having to work extra hard, but I made it up here. I don't know what's up here. I'm gonna go wander in the woods a little bit, so I just checked in with my mom to let her know where I was, and hopefully I can do a little bit of hiking and see some cool stuff. So I'm gonna do that now. And I just saw a baby elk. So I was down at Elk Meadows, just north of Oric, California, and pulled off on the road, and there was a herd of female elk, and one of them had a calf with her. So I got that on video, and I'm pretty excited. So having a really good trip so far. Now that I'm kind of past all of the places in Oregon that reminded me of Matt and things, and I'm in uncharted territory now, I feel kind of like a weight's been lifted off, and I can enjoy myself and not think about, all the sad memories and stuff. I mean, they're happy memories. I, loved spending time with Matt, but just not having him here to enjoy new things with me has been very difficult. So, like I said, uncharted territory, fresh page, enjoying new things, seeing new things, and yeah, hopefully the rest of the trip will go that way, especially since I want to get down to Yosemite, possibly do wine tasting in Napa. I want to see Mount Shasta, go to Crater Lake on the way back, and Mount Hood. So if I can squeeze all that stuff in a lot of time that I have, which was just under 3 weeks, I will be happy. I can't believe, man, it's Saturday already, and I've been on the road since Tuesday. This trip is flying by. Like my Utah trip, it seemed like it was, I don't know, not dragged out, but more, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm stopping a lot and kind of just enjoying everything where I stop a lot, versus like Utah, I pretty much had one park per day, so things kind of were regimented that way. It just made the time feel like it was going by slower. So anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy the park, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. You guys hear that? Almost nothing. That's awesome. It's actually so quiet that I can hear a bee that's like 10 feet away from me. I just love that. I just finished the Lady Bird Johnson Grove Loop Trail, and that was 1.5 miles. A very well maintained trail, and there was a self-guided tour as well, so you can get a little booklet, and there were 13 stops along the way, kind of describing some of the different ecological areas. There were some trees that were burned by fires, and then some nursing logs, and then they had a dedication plaque down there as well. So that was a really cool hike. I'm really glad that I did that. So it is 6:20 now, and I gotta find some lodging and some food because I'm starving. I've burned a ton of calories today versus what I've intaked. So I'm gonna go do that. Probably gonna continue driving south a ways and see what I can find. So see you guys soon. Forgot to vlog for the night. Where did I leave off? I think I was probably at the Lady Bird Johnson Grove. So yeah, I drove down, and I'm in Eureka now, staying at a nice, lovely hotel. And when I was checking in, I asked the front desk for a good recommendation for dinner because I did not want pizza or burgers or fast food or anything. I wanted to sit down at a nice local place and eat. So the guy at the front desk gave me 2 recommendations, one for Mexican and one for Italian, but I've been craving Italian food, so I went to Mazzotti's, and I got the grilled vegetable lasagna with a salad with a house vinaigrette, and their bread was really good, and they had a garlic butter and also a balsamic dip. It was probably just the vinaigrette, but it was still good. And I got a glass of wine too, and I know I'm close to Napa, but I couldn't help myself when I saw that they had a Chateau Saint Michelle Riesling, so that's what I got. It was really good. So it's 11:30 now. I don't know what time I'm gonna wake up. I probably should set an alarm so I can actually get out a little bit earlier, since I've been getting up around 8 or 9 every day and not getting out of the hotel until close to about 10. But I just sleep so good. Oh God, sorry. And I am tired, but I wanted to vlog just to check in with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna catch some Z's. I'm exhausted after doing hiking today and just driving around and all the fun stuff I did today. I'm worn out. So, and I don't know where I'm going tomorrow. I think maybe the Humboldt. Was it the Humboldt Redwoods or something? That's a little bit further south. But I realized I gotta start hustling because I'm on day 5 already. This is my 5th night out, and I'm barely into California. And I've got a lot to see. Like, I don't want to rush, but I don't want to mosey either. So it's gonna be an interesting mix. So maybe I should start planning on where I'm going instead of just winging it. That way I can make sure I hit the things I definitely want to see. Like, I wouldn't mind going as far south as LA or even San Diego, but that's like 750 miles south from where I am. And that seems like a lot, especially when there's so much stuff to see on the way. I want to go to Monterey, and there's several lighthouses along the way, like in Mendocino County. I forget what it's called, like Point Caballo or Point Caballero, something like that. There's a couple, like I said, lighthouses that I want to see along the coast. Some of them are pretty iconic, like that have been in movies and things, and I just want to see them for myself. So I'm gonna ride the coast as long as I can. I'll probably end up going through San Francisco, and then from there, maybe I'll hit Monterey and then go east to Yosemite and then north, because I want to hit Shasta, Crater Lake, and Mount Hood on the way home. So I gotta figure 3 days I'll need for each one of those. Ay, Dios mío, that's a lot of traveling. So yeah, but it's been beautiful. The northwest coast of California is gorgeous. Even though I went up to the Lady Bird Johnson Grove today, and the elevation was like at 2,100 feet from sea level. So I mean, it was pretty steep mountain roads, and on the way down, I'm just riding my brakes. My poor car. Like when I finally got down to the 101 where there's a stop sign, like I stopped and it's like all the air kind of caught up to me and I could just smell burning brakes. So that sucks. But what can you do? I'm not gonna fly down these mountains because I saw elk and there's tons of birds and things like that. So I don't want to hit any wildlife. So my brakes are just gonna have to suffer. Alrighty, well, I'm exhausted, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow.